show you how great I am.
I'm gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. I am the king of the world.
G5 Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. All social media is in the description box, and please hit that bell icon so you be notified when I drop that heat. This video was sponsored by my boy Fats Classic. His mixtape is in the description box. It is absolutely free. Definitely give him a download, give him a listen. And this video was sponsored by my boy Matt. Definitely check his apparel out on IG at WeAllFrom. Now, this Saturday, Gervonta Tank Davis is going to be going up against Hugo Ruiz in California. Now, Hugo Ruiz is a replacement for Abner Mares. Abner Mares had to pull out of the fight with a detached retina. Now, in boxing, we have fighters that pull out of fights, and boxing is a business. Depending on when the fighter pulls out of a fight, tickets might have already been sold, arenas been booked. Sometimes you can't just cancel the event. This is one of those classic situations. They had to basically save the event. There's fights on the undercards, other fighters on that card trying to get paid, their trainers, their team, y'all know the deal. And they got Hugo Ruiz, and when I say they, I mean Mayweather Promotions got Hugo Ruiz. Now, this is no disrespect to Hugo Ruiz because I don't know much about him. Did a little bit of research on him, but I personally never seen him fight before. Gervonta Tank Davis is getting a lot of criticism for taking on Hugo Ruiz. Not because of the name or anything like that. The fact that he traditionally fights at 118 pounds. This fight is going down at 130. 118-pound guy is the replacement for Abner Mares, and the fight is at 130. So, when I say a lot of criticism is going Gervonta Davis' way, I'm talking social media. And, of course, Gervonta Tank Davis, arch nemesis, from my hometown, Tevin Farmer, he definitely had a few things to say about Tank Davis taking on a guy that's 118 pounds. And also there's other fighters that are talking about Tank Davis, and they're saying he's a duck and this, that, and the third. So Abner Mares dropping out of this fight wasn't the best thing for Tank Davis. Even the Abner Mares fight, people were upset that he was taking that fight because Abner Mares was coming from 126 to 130. So now you got a guy coming from essentially 118 to 130. Javier Fortuna, that's another guy that criticized Gervonta Davis recently. Now, I understand why Gervonta Davis and Mayweather Promotions didn't take on Javier Fortuna. For the people that don't know who Fortuna is, that's the guy that gave Robert Bunny Easter, he gave him hella problems in Brooklyn. And some people thought Javier Fortuna won that fight, and that was before the Mikey Garcia fight for Bunny. Now, should Gervonta Tank Davis be taking criticism for the replacement opponent being naturally a 118-pounder? It should be criticized, but I don't think it should be criticized in terms of it being Gervonta Tank Davis's fault. This is strictly a Mayweather Promotions and Floyd Mayweather thing. The criticism should lie at the feet of the promotional company, Floyd Mayweather Jr., and essentially Al Heyman. Like, y'all couldn't find one 130-pounder. Y'all couldn't find a guy that's 126. Hell, y'all couldn't find a guy at 122. Y'all got a guy that's 118 pounds going up to 130. Like, this is bigger than daring to be great. Like, this is bigger than daring to be great. Like, this is nonsense. This is absolute nonsense, but it's not Tank Davis' fault. Like, they had to save the show, that I understand. But for a guy to be at 118 and basically is coming up to fight at 130, like, it's going to be a massacre. Like, it's going to be a massacre at the end of the day. And anything less than a massacre, you have to look at Tank Davis different. It is what it is. Like, nobody from 118 should be able to come up and be competitive with a guy that's 130. Like, no. Like, that just shouldn't happen. Now, is it fair for Tevin Farmer to criticize Tank Davis? I mean, he could if he took the same approach I just did. But if he wants to just blame Tank Davis, period, Tevin Farmer know better than that. He know how the boxing business go. He know how boxing politics go. And, if Gervonta Tank Davis wanted to hit back at Tevin Farmer's opponent in March, he just had a draw, like in his last fight. And Tevin Farmer went there live to watch the fight. And his opponent had a draw and ended up getting a title shot against Tevin Farmer. So, I mean, you can criticize that as well. And there's just a certain level of nonsense that's just going to come with boxing. It is what it is. It's just a part of the business. And this is just another one of those things. Any replacement opponent is not going to be of any great quality, especially when you're dealing with a star like Gervonta Tank Davis. They're not going to put, Gervonta Tank Davis, in any type of harm's way, especially with a replacement opponent. Like, that's just not going to happen. So I do understand it. I do get it. But I'm just like, y'all couldn't find anybody even close to 130. Like, I mean, we talking 12 pounds under. You know what I'm saying? And Hugo Ruiz might be a good fighter. He might be a guy that's on the come up. But to ask a guy to do what he's getting ready to do, yeah, this is gonna be a nightmare matchup for him. And I don't know how much money they offered Hugo Ruiz, but I'm sorry, going from 118 to 130, they gotta offer a heavy ass bag, to do that. I think that's absolutely crazy. So criticism is warranted, but just not at Gervonta Tank Davis. You got to put this on the guys running the show, Al Heyman, Floyd Mayweather, and Mayweather Promotions. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.